channel. We're going old school today. I'm filming downstairs. Manny's off in the background somewhere. He's so unhappy with this situation. There's a case in front of him. Clearly people are going to be leaving him. He's not pleased. Plus, I've come in and disturbed him. He was sleeping, and now I'm doing this. The idea is, in this video, I'm gonna do my final bit of packing. I'm gonna kind of separate what's gonna go in my regular case that's actually gonna go in the hold and what is gonna go in my carry-on, and I'm gonna share with you what I've decided to take on the plane with me. This is where I overpack. I like to be surrounded by my things. It's something that Lee has said about me many, many times over the years. But I like my things to be available to me. If we're on a long car journey, he's like, do you want me to put it in the boot? No. I would rather have no leg room and access to all of my things. This is the bag that I'm taking. It actually has another strap. Maybe I should dig that out. I got this for my birthday this year. It's the MZ WALLACE. This is called the Metro Tote, and I think the size is large. I'm like 99.9% sure. I do have an unboxing if you're interested. It is very sizable. There are a million pockets. One of the pockets is actually a suitcase. What would we call this? It's like a sleeve that goes on the back of the suitcase. I don't think it'll hold its shape, but I do think that it's going to be useful. Everything's got a zip, even the top compartment. It's going to be amazing. So I'm going to pack my carry-on with you, and I'm going to try and be reasonable. My problem is, I'm just so nervous to like put things on the plane, but also like, what if I need it on? I don't need things on the plane. I don't need things on the plane. I'll start with my liquids bag. This has got, well, it's got a variety of things in here. I'll show you on screen some of the things I've got in my liquids bag. I've really tried to be, this is not just liquids, this is everything toiletry related that might be liquid, that I might want on the plane and like the morning of the flight, because I don't want to be going into the case the morning of the flight. So I've got like eye drops, lip balm, cleanser and moisturizer, just like, you know, all of the things. And the bag I got from Amazon, I have not yet flown with this, and we fly from Heathrow, which is like, if you can get through Heathrow with something, you're golden. People say like Heathrow's really, really tight with restrictions. That's almost always we fly through Heathrow, and I feel like this will be fine. It's just kind of like a sturdy version of a regular Ziploc bag. I just don't see there being an issue with this, but I know that all of these things will fit into one of those bags that they give you at the airport, worst case scenario. This is medicines. I'm gonna go through this because not everything needs to go on the plane with us, but some of the stuff I think, if I've got it, it should be on hand. Again, I need access to it. While we're up in the air or while we're in the airport, why am I taking all these medicines for while we're in the city? We can just go to a pharmacy. The whole point is like when you don't have access to going to like the chemist, have the things with you. So that's what I've got here. So many different things. We'll maybe go through this at the end of the video if I feel like we've got time. But honestly, time is escaping me at the moment. I've also got a couple more things. I've got some more Pro Plus, some more ibuprofen. I'll throw in there for now. I showed you this in my other packing video where I showed you what clothes and shoes and stuff I was taking. This is all my makeup. This is a lot. I have not tried to condense this at all. I've got space, I don't need to. And I'm checking a bag, so I don't need to. So I've just taken everything that I want to take. I am going to put this in this drawstring bag. I couldn't remember the name of it in the other video. Drawstring bag. God damn, why was that so difficult? I'd love to just have it in the drawstring bag, but I feel like putting it in that plastic bag first, if there was some kind of breakage or if something leaked, it's less likely to go all over everything. But I wanted to take the drawstring bag because I think it's going to be easier to do my makeup if I can spread everything out, and then when I'm ready, the whole point is it's like the flat lay bag. You pull it all together, it's tidied up, it's not everywhere, but it can be everywhere while you're using it. So that's my makeup and any kind of cosmetic stuff. I'm going to put that in my proper case, along with, this is my Toiletries. I don't have my toothbrush in here because Lee has our toothbrush and toothpaste in his toiletry bag, but I've just got kind of like razor, shampoo, cleanser, moisturizer. I am taking my Freo, this thing, my facial brush, because it does make that much of a difference when I don't use it, so I'm taking that. And then I've got a couple of face masks. I've got an eye mask in there and a face mask. I've even got some of those in my hand luggage for the flight because I am that person and I don't care. I don't care. I love a face mask. I've never thought much of inflatable neck pillows. This one is special. If you've never seen me use this before, you're in for a treat. You pump it up like this, and it's not just a neck pillow, it's actually a traction device. So I have, I have chronic pain in my spine. It's between my shoulder blades, bottom of my neck. It is like a cervical. If you're aware of the area, that's like where my pain is. So traction, where basically my head comes away from my shoulders, really helps. It really alleviates that pain. If I can kind of like, my dream would be to go on one of them like racks. If someone could pull my head to the point where it almost comes off but doesn't, that's my dream. But I'm a little bit afraid of someone pulling my head off. And you can decide how much traction you want. Like at this point, this is quite full. You can see like my hamster cheeks going. But the more I pump it up now, I really feel a stretch. You want that almost head popping off feeling. It's like stretching out the back of my neck, and it's so good. So this works for that, but a little bit less. Also works as a neck pillow. So imagine me on a plane wearing this and a face mask. No one's gonna bother me. Next, I've got tech stuff. I'm gonna put it all in here. I think I've actually got, here we go, this is better, because this has got like one compartment that you can put your laptop and stuff in, and then the other compartment, so many things. Okay, I'll deflate this because it's insane, but it feels so nice when it's been really, really inflated to let it go. You just get this, it's almost euphoric. I'm not a medical practitioner, do not take medical advice from me. That is a traction device, not a neck pillow. But I'm taking it with me. So I have my laptop. Every time I take my laptop, I'm like, I don't want to take my laptop because it's such a pain through security. But I also want to take my laptop. I also had my iPad. These things need to come out full security. It is, you know, what it is, but it is a little bit annoying. And then I've got lots of bits of things, like lots of wires and adapters and what have you. I've got some that are upstairs, plugged into my computer right now because I'm still editing. Lots and lots of wires, lots of things that can be connected. This is amazing. This plug, you will need one of these plugs. I'm still going to need an adapter, which I've got. I've also got another adapter in the kitchen. I must put that in there as well. But look at this. Look how many things you can plug into it. What a world. I bought this tiny USB stick. Look how cute this is. And if you flip it, it's a USB-C. What? And then it's got something to connect it to. So I was thinking this is so easily lost. Like I'm never going to keep hold of this. So I thought I needed to connect it to something. I'm going to connect it to my AirPods so that I can find this always. They're going to go in there. I have 3 new films. I actually wanted to get some film developed before we went because I've been doing some tests with a new lens on my like manual camera. I haven't had time. So we just, you know, we get what we get. But I've got 3 fresh films that are going in here. I'm taking this camera, which I do have various straps to put it to because it's just a bit cumbersome and I don't know whether or not I'm going to take a big bag. We'll see. But I've got this camera that I'm going to take. This is an automatic, so it's just a point and shoot. And then I've got this manual camera, and this is less reliable because of user error. But I'm taking it because I want to really learn how to use it. This was my dad's camera, and this was my grandma's camera. I'm going to have to put my hair up because I'm so warm. This muggy weather, I don't know what it's going to be like in New York, but either be warm or be cold. It's driving me crazy. I've got more headphones. These are headphones for the plane. Oh, I'm so glad we've had this conversation because I need to make sure that I take my wire for these headphones because although they are Bluetooth, if I want to watch anything on the actual seatback entertainment, I can't Bluetooth to that, so I need to take the wire. I'll leave these out. They are obviously going in my hand luggage, but they don't need to go necessarily in this little kind of strange mess of stuff. I have my vlogging camera. This is the DJI, what is it called? DJI something mini, compact something mini. I've got that and the little microphone that comes with it. I also have a little tripod. This is really handy. You can use this with so many different things as well, but a little tripod for this. And if you take this part off, it gets even smaller. So this is the whole camera. It's really cool. Would highly recommend. There is somewhere around here, possibly. Here it is, a cover for this little camera. Isn't that cute? But then I do have these additional pieces, which is kind of annoying. So I'm going to put these three things in this other little, I think I got this bag with the microphone. I'm going to put them in this little bag and keep these all separate because I'm going to be vlogging like on the day while we're in the airport, but I won't necessarily want to be messing with the microphone and additional pieces. So the smaller the thing that I can be carrying around an airport with me, the better. And this is also where I show you my little bit of separation. So I've got that bag as my carry-on. That is my carry-on bag. You can also have a handbag, a personal item. I'm going to use this. Although it's not very big, and I could have a larger bag, and I was considering doing that. Initially, I was going to take a larger bag. This is so much more convenient. The other bag I've got is large, things are going to get lost in it. I wanted a bag that's going to be like on my body. I know where things are. So in this bag is going to go my vlogging camera. I'm going to want to be able to access that easily, and our passports. So they can all be just in here. I don't really need anything else, maybe just my phone. And that's all that's going to be in this pouch. Everything else can be in the big bottomless pit. This is the stuff that I need. Another adapter, always useful. I'll throw that in with all of the other tech stuff. This is a mobile charger. I can never remember the name of them. I want to say battery pack. It is called a power bank. A power bank. This is the power bank that I've been using for probably 10 years. I love this thing. It is really, really reliable, but it is starting to wear down, I would say, a little bit, where maybe once I used to get 4 full charges from it, maybe I only get 3, and the third one or the fourth one is like it goes quicker than you're expecting it to be, so you kind of have to be prepared for it to just die. So I bought myself a new one. Part of the reason was this was dying, but there's no way I was going to replace that with this without another reason. And the reason was I bought it to charge my computer and my Switch and my camera, because my camera is now rechargeable from a wire rather than having a replaceable battery. So I wanted to have this in my bag while we're walking around the city, so that I can charge up devices like my camera, my phone, but also I'm the only one that takes a power bank. So if I've got a power bank that's got 4 chargers in it, and we've all got a phone that's 4 chargers, and it doesn't really even have 4 chargers anymore, and then there's my camera. So this is basically a family power bank. It's a real beast. It's got like, I want to say 20,000, is it megahertz? Is that the measurement of this? I don't know. But it's large and apparently fast. So I will let you know after the trip how I found this. If I think it's absolutely amazing, I will specifically talk about it. But these are the power banks that I'm taking. Then I've got my Switch. I don't actually think I'm going to take my Switch case. I'm not taking any other games. I'm just playing the games that I downloaded on my Switch. So I don't feel like I need to take a ton of other stuff. And I've got a couple of tripods. These are for when we're actually out and about in the city. This tripod is one that I can connect my DJI vlogging camera to, which is really cool. It's telescopic, it's very large, but very compact at the same time. This works with my phone. This I've used, again, for a couple of years. This is the second one that I've bought. I took pictures in New York last time we went, just Leah and I think it was 2020, and the pictures were great because you can take the picture from a distance. It's, again, super, super tall. I think it's like taller than me. It's tall. If it's really windy, be careful because it's not actually a tripod, it's more of a monopod with a tiny little tripod on the bottom. It gets a bit wavy in the wind, so be careful of that. But it's really handy. It's also got lights if you're into that kind of thing. That's not my vibe. I use it as a tripod from a distance. And it's got this little Bluetooth, and you can use it as a, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, like a selfie stick. And that would be the button down here. But you can also take this off and use it as a remote. So from a distance, you have this propped up somewhere. From a distance, you could be taking pictures. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Highly recommend. It wasn't expensive. And I snapped one because I bent it the wrong way. Like this goes this way, not all the way that way. And I don't know what I was doing, but I snapped it. And I didn't think twice about buying another one. I found a couple of things that have to go in my proper bag. This is a little jewellery box. this is a hair tool. Someone asked me in my previous vlog, are you not taking any hair tools? I really thought maybe not. I'm just taking like a few bits in there. I really didn't think that I was going to, but I decided that I would. And I think that this will be dual voltage. I was trying to work it out, but honestly, I don't know what I'm looking for. So we'll see. We'll see. It tends to be the cheaper and the older tools are. But it's not the end of the world if I can't use it. My hair, there's very little hair to be worried about. And my hairbrush is going in the big bag that I'm taking on the plane. It's pretty dark in here, so apologies. And apologies to Manny, who we are all disturbing right now. Oh, I just found a couple more makeup bits that I wanted to throw in that makeup bag. That actually I'm traveling in. And I'm traveling in the trainers as well. I'm actually taking this with me as my like main bag for while we're in the city. So I'm gonna have that same bag that I just showed you, that like crossbody bag, on me for like my purse, my phone, things like that. And then everything else is gonna go in here, which is just a cheap canvas bag. But I always find myself on holiday trying to fit things, like you've got more cameras than usual. I'm gonna have like power banks, I'm gonna have all kinds of things with me. And I'm always trying to make things fit into the nice bags that I wanna wear while I'm on holiday. And I just wanted to not do that. I wanted to not be stressed about, oh, what am I taking? And every time I open my bag, it's like overfilled. So instead, I decided I was gonna just take my small bag that's comfortable, that kind of works for my day-to-day, and then all my extra like holiday stuff can go in the big bag. Also, if I buy anything, then I can throw it in there as well. It's just easier than carrying carrier bags. I just remembered that I wanted to take this. It's a steamer. I'm not gonna bother with any of my clothes. Like my clothes are all kind of rolled, but I'm not. You're not ironing things to pack them in a bag. Seems crazy. So we will ask for an iron and an ironing board, but some stuff is just easiest to steam. So I'm going to take a steamer. Some pajamas, which I actually completely forgot about until just now. I need to put some pajamas in there. I feel like I'm nearly done. So just to show you with this fully done now, on this side, I've got all the things that I'm gonna need to take out for security. The computer, the iPad, and I think my Switch I might need to take out as well. And then on the other side, that's like the organizer side, I've got all of the other stuff, which is like wires, film, chargers. I'm not sure whether or not you need to take power banks out separately, but I don't think you do. So that's all gonna go like that in my hand luggage. These I will put, I don't need tripods like in the airport, so I'm gonna put the tripods in the proper case. I've also got this. This is like a little bag of touch-up makeup that I sometimes will take out with me, or sometimes I'll maybe take it to work. It's got like, well, I'll show you. It's got a powder, a lip balm, but I might replace that with like whatever lipstick I'm wearing that day. I've got a bronzer that's kind of like a bronzer blusher, but could also maybe be eyeshadow. A little sponge, tiny brush, which could be for powder or could be for that bronzer, and the Merit Minimalist, which the best thing that you can use this for is touch-ups. I think that for the money and for like what it does, this is its purpose. I've also got some foot packs, which I'm gonna throw in my big case. I may not use these, but they're just nice to have, especially on like a walking holiday like New York or Vegas. I like to have something to like treat my feet with at the end of the day. It's a lot of steps. It's honestly so sweaty. It's not warm, but it's so warm. I feel like, it's probably menopause. While I'm thinking of that, I'm actually gonna take a dry shampoo. I wasn't going to, because with my hair being as short as it is, there's no reason that I can't wash my hair every day. But if I get home in the middle of the day and I'm feeling like I'm feeling right now, I'm gonna wanna refresh my hair before we go back out. I might be tempting fate with this one, but I'm gonna put this in my proper case rather than my carry-on because it's so heavy. And I've just picked up what I'm taking on the plane and it's like, oh, this is really, really heavy. I don't love how that's around. I need to put something in the other side of the case to get it kind of filled in a little bit, especially, maybe I'll put this on this side. That might be better. This is the problem when you've got space in your case. Stuff can move around and that is not what we want. I tell you what would be great for that. You know, like that inflatable thing that I'm taking, that inflatable neck pillow. If you took like an inflatable beach ball or something, and then you could deflate it when you're coming home if you don't have enough space, but it would fill out the case. I bet an inflatable beach ball going through the scanner would definitely get your case opened. My battery light is flashing at me right now. Oh, but that is my case. This is my carry-on, which, let's just see. I haven't actually put this to the test yet. Oh, look at that. I did not anticipate that being as useful. Wow, that is gonna be epic. Although, do you know what? I say that, we're gonna check the luggage straight away, so it's gonna be epic for about 10 minutes. I've got this little pouch in case I decide to separate some things out. And then, like I said, we've got this, which is my on-hand. Okay, I have to change my battery. So this is my carry-on. This is my personal item, which is totally fine. And then that is my checked bag. Oh, I'm finished, I'm finished. It's felt like a marathon to pack all of this stuff. Maybe because I'm filming it as well. And I've got to log on for work in like 5 minutes. Next is to clean the house for the person who's coming to look after this guy. I'm gonna need a holiday by the time we go. I haven't had nearly as much time for things as I thought I would. Everything's taken longer than I thought it would. It's been crazy, but I do want to just briefly run through, partially because I want to show you, partially because I want to make sure I've got everything that I like to take. So let's run through this bag. This is every eventuality. I feel the most comfortable when I know I have everything that I could possibly need. But some of this stuff definitely classes as liquid, so I need to take it out. Right, disinfecting wipes on the go. They're fine, they can go in. I've got Pro Plus, I'm just gonna take them out of the box. Possibly going to just keep them out, because no amount of sleep at the moment. Some Rennie, we've got some Calpol, 6 plus melts. My youngest child is 12, but you never know, you never know. Lots and lots of different kinds of plasters. At the moment, I'm really into this like hydrocolloid. This sounds like it's a trend of a plaster, but these like hydrocolloid plasters, because they help the wound heal so much faster. But yeah, plasters. Oh, I also bought blister plasters. I forgot about this. I bought these mostly for my daughter, to be honest. So I'm going to put some of them in here, and I'm just going to give a pack to her. Ibuprofen, I've just bought more ibuprofen. I can't have enough of these things because you just never know. What is this? Windies gel caplets. On that same tack, I've got some Imodium. Really, I need more than these, but this is important when traveling. I also have Bicidil, indigestion relief tablets. Someone should possibly reassess their diet at this point, I know. Right, I don't need both of these. Got 2 nose sprays. Oh, 3! 3 nose sprays. I think I got this one. I think this is new. I'm going to put this one in. It's kind of compact, but I know it's new. I've got a lip balm. I've actually got several lip balms. Ooh, also that's liquid, so I'm going to put that in my liquids bag. Several lip balms. I've always gotten away with putting lip balm type things in a separate, like not taking them out in my liquids. I'm sure you're not supposed to do that, but I've always gotten away with it. So I'm going to put both of these in. You can't be too careful. Mints. Dental floss. I never floss my teeth. Ever. Never. Floss my gums. Never floss. But you never know. Cuticle trimmers. Anyone who's ever had like that little bit of a hanging piece of skin and had it clipped with cuticle trimmers will understand how important these are. But also, they kind of work as scissors. I think we're allowed to take these. I'm fine if they take them off me, but like, I'm taking them with me. Same with a nail file, although I actually have a smaller nail file that I can take. I'm going to take this nail file instead. If you've been away for the day and you've had like a hangnail or a rough nail, this is so handy to have. Oh, thank the Lord, 2 more. 2 more of my Imodium. Excellent. These are some medication to have just in case somebody forgets their medication. What else have I got? E45 cream. I don't feel like this needs to be on the plane. This is nice to have while you're away, but it's not necessarily necessary on the plane. So I'm gonna put this in my liquids, but may end up putting it in my case. This as well, I'm gonna put in here and I think I can get away with it. It's a balm. It's a solid product and I just haven't had a problem with them, but I could make space in one of our liquids bags if I needed to. This is anti-chafing balm. So, you know, like chub rub, you know, when you get like tops of your legs as you're walking around in a skirt or shorts, essential in the summertime. Oh, and then I've got a Vaseline. What I like to use this for is I like to put it up my nose. When I get on the flight, I will go to the bathroom, do some like skincare stuff, put this up my nose, and it helps. I know some people say that it helps them to not get a cold because it like traps the germs or something. I don't know. That's not why I use it. I get really, really dry skin inside my nose when I fly. And by the time we're going home, it's like peeling and sore and bleeding. So if I do this on the way out, I don't have that problem. I've also got like some hair clips, some hair grips. At the moment, my hair is that like awkward length. Okay, what's on the floor now? My hair is that awkward length where like I can never quite get it off my face. So they're just nice to have around. Oh, and I just found this as well. It's a cough sweep. Just one singular cough sweep. Good to have, you never know. As with so many of this stuff. I also just bought this. It's a pack of 2 heated eye masks. If I've got a headache or if I'm trying to sleep on the plane, this will be really nice to have. I also have a satin eye mask, which I'm like, I might put it in my bag. I never sleep with an eye mask, but I might put it in my bag. And I just bought, where is it? These just arrived from Kind. So I keep getting this advert. I don't know if you've seen this advert on Instagram, but it's been stalking me. And eventually I was like, right, I'm gonna have to try this because I'm a bit addicted to night nurse, truth be told. I don't sleep well, and if I can take like melatonin or something like that, I've often bought that from America. I bought these. They're melatonin patches. I bought extra strong because I feel like I'm an extra strong melatonin kind of girl. It's 30 patches. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay. I thought I'd bought 3 of the same ones. And I was literally thinking to myself as this arrived, I wish I'd bought one of the wake up ones. I wish I'd bought one of the caffeine, the energy ones, because I'm going to be so tired the day we get there. I'm feeling so tired today. It would be great to try them out. And I actually did. So it was 3 for 2. I got 2 of the extra strong sleep patches, and then I also got the wake up patches as well, apparently, which is handy. I'm going to try this right now. I'm going to see how I feel in a little while, but I also want to show you what they look like. How cute are these? You literally peel it off the sticker and put it on your skin, and it absorbs through your skin and does whatever it's supposed to do. So like focus, energy, sleep. I'm gonna try this one now. I'll try melatonin one when I go to bed, and I'm definitely gonna take some of these on the plane. Right, that's me done, that's me packed. I actually wanted to do makeup and toiletries, but I don't think I'm gonna get around to it. It's just been, I mean, if you know me at all, you will know, but this has been quite manic. The lead up to the holiday and this video in general. If this is your introduction to me, it's been a good one. This is who I am. This is my brain on the inside, just on the outside. On the outside today. It's not coping very well and it's feeling manic is the word. Yeah, I'm just nothing's getting done in the order that it needs to get done, but I have at least packed with you today. I made it a more productive video. I was gonna be like, oh, I'll pack everything and then I'll get everything out and talk you through. I actually just needed to take the time to pack, so I filmed that instead, and hopefully that was as interesting, or maybe more interesting to do it that way. Let me know what you think. I will be vlogging our trip. It will be on my other channel, which I'll link below. It's called Michaela Vlogs, so go and check that out if you're interested at all. We're going to New York for 5 days with the kids, and we are really excited about it. I have a jam-packed schedule, but also a little bit of chill time because we've been so many times before, and we want to see some of the areas of the city that we haven't seen before. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I need to go to work now, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.